Muy buenas gente, bienvenidos de nuevo a Disco Elysium. En el último capítulo estuvimos haciendo un poco de investigación acerca de la armadura, como para dar con el paradero de la misma. Descubrimos que está conformada de creo que 4 partes era. Y ya salteando eso directamente pasamos a el puerto. Intentamos hablar con la persona del cigarrillo que habíamos hablado en otros en episodios anteriores. Pero parece que vamos a tener que hacerlo de noche en el próximo día. Entonces, vamos a pasar directamente donde nos quedamos. No entiendo. Ahí está. Problemas técnicos, puede suceder, no pasa nada. Nos quedamos justamente en esta parte de acá. Oh, fuck. La puerta está cerrada, no se puede abrir desde este lado sin una tarjeta. Recuerden que en el último capítulo lo que pasó fue que tuvimos... bueno, en realidad no tuvimos... Pedimos amablemente entrar en lo que es el área del puerto. ¿Puerto era? Sí, un puerto. Choza de pescadores, no. Nosotros estaríamos, creo que acá. Esto es el café. Sí, debería... Ah, no. Esto es el pub. Sí, deberíamos estar acá. Perdón, acá. Bueno, intentamos, como digo, entrar de la mejor forma y terminamos golpeando a un racista. Un monigote de andás a ver cuántos metros, es todo musculoso, pero nosotros somos Power, el poder de la ley. Pensamiento, parece que no hay más remedio que hablar con el líder del sindicato. Que dónde estará, no tengo idea. A ver, vamos a chusmear. Vamos a mirar el sofá. Una silueta enorme de un trasero en el cojín y marcas de café en el reposavasos. Alguien acostumbra a relajarse junto a la radio. La radio emite extraños zumbidos. Para mí que tiene que ver con eso del juego que habíamos visto. No subas, por favor. Un
An
teléfono.
imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
No, gracias. En este momento no quiero. Una revista. Libro La Fumé. Volumen 1, número 4. Vamos a agarrarlo. Se han dejado la máquina de café encendida. Es un mueble archivador de los de toda la vida. Los cajones están cerrados con llave. Postal Le Jardín, año 21. Estamos coleccionando muchos postales. Lo más seguro es que tengamos que venderlas.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Claramente vamos a
The
abrir el
drawer
archivador.
opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Buscar en las carpetas.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
Estaba pensando que es Ilmara.
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol, Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Me gusta el Ciudad Carbón. ¿Algo interesante?
It's hard to
Vamos
make
a
sense
examinar.
of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
42% me gusta, me sirve.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note. stuck on the side of the drawer.
Revisar la
It
nota.
appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Evrart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Evrart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Algo tiene que ver con el respecto al
All
whirling.
items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled.
Sí, vamos a mostrarle aquí.
Evrart Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
No, pero ¿no
The
te parece
special
rara,
borscht
Manero?
seems a bit odd in the list.
Ujú.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze? Blood?
Borscht me suena que es... Vamos
Remember,
a echarle
Leo,
otro vistazo.
Evrart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Evrart's plants, sweep office floor.
Borscht, para
More
mí que es el
banners.
cocinero.
All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled.
Bien, vamos
The
a cerrar
drawer
el archivador.
slides shut smoothly.
Si no parece que hubiese hecho con su vida. Bien, que tenemos la postal. Esta tarjeta postal laminada ofrece un vistazo de la otra ribera del río, más o menos una década después de la guerra. El Banco Oriental ya se encuentra completamente renovado. Las colinas exuberantes de jardines y residencias. Las colinas exuberantes de jardines y residencias. Qué raro esta frase, esta oración. Alguien estacionó un pequeño dirigible, veis, junto a la fuente. Esta postal vale cada centavo de su precio. Libro La Fumée, la principal publicación intelectual y oficial de la Martínez comunista. Propone una perspectiva masoviana radical sobre una serie de cuestiones contemporáneas. La portada muestra el retrato del difunto rey Frisel, al que le salen un par de astas de la cabeza.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Frisel.
No quería hacer
From the
eso,
sides of his
perdón.
head, a pair of white
Vamos
antlers
a
spread
ojearlo para
to
ver
the corners of
si
the cover.
algo llama nuestra
To your
atención.
disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your
Yeah.
attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections: international development, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Kunst und Kultur. No, vamos a guardarlo. Como les dije antes, esto lo voy a estar examinando por mi cuenta. No los quiero aburrir con texto porque seguramente debe ser largo como el solo. Ay. ¿Es esto? Hola. Magnesio, más una moral. Perfecto. Y este me debería dar... Oh, -1 de teatralidad. Teatralidad lo teníamos con un punto arriba. Yo creo que me los puedo poner. Pasa que son dos que me sirven un montón. Yo creo que me serviría solamente si subo alguna cosa que me interesa y baja alguna que no me interesa. Por ahora no lo voy a llevar puesto. Oh, sí. ¿Autoridad me interesa bajarla? No, claramente no. Vamos a ponérnosla. ¿Qué onda aquí? Me queda piola, ¿no?
Yes?
¿Para qué pasa? No quería tocar eso.
Yes? What do you want to
Vamos a
know?
hablar, podemos volver a repasar la información preliminar. Ahora que hemos examinado la escena, me gustaría saber más sobre la competición de medallas que mencionaste. Ah.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
¿Qué clase de
The
estupidez?
cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the industrial harbor. Yours or mine, as
Sí,
if
era
we
un
somehow
puerto.
own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Entonces esto es una pugna sobre quién controla a Martínez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
Es lo que vos crees, King.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
¿Qué tiene de especial Martínez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
Me pregunto qué dice esto sobre mí. El haber sido enviado por mi comisaría. Me enviaron para darte una elección de estilo. No hay otra conclusión. Bueno, vamos por lo más gracioso. Porque no me gusta ninguna de las opciones, la verdad. Me enviaron para darte una elección de estilo.
Okay. Style me.
It's impossible to tell whether he's serious or joking.
Deberías relajarte un poco. Necesitas soltarte más.
No, I don't. I used to. Plain clothes did the trick. For both of us, it seems. Now, was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move. Yes,
Sí, vamos a terminar las competiciones.
Forget I ever mentioned it.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Roy mencionó el suicidio. ¿Por qué me envió la 41?
Look at you.
Sí.
It's because you're a failure. They sent you to slight Precinct 57.
En realidad no, o sea... A ver, si tengo tantos casos resueltos, ¿por qué ahora se me toma como un perdedor? No entiendo. ¿Qué? No, eso no puede
Just
ser.
think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Me lo voy a guardar para mí.
Of course, it's only a theory.
Sí, en realidad sí. Es una teoría nada más. Bueno, resolvimos otro... Eso. Folletos. En la parte superior pone: cada trabajador es igual a miembro de la junta. Claro que sí. En la parte inferior, el logo del sindicato y un eslogan: exige democracia. Una máquina de escribir modelo Dewey. El nombre figura en la parte posterior. Estoy leyendo como el orto todo. Perdón. Creo que toca ir para arriba. ¿Saben qué voy a hacer? La linterna me la voy a sacar. Vamos fuerte.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia is clearly visible on its back.
Mira, teniente, alguien se ha olvidado su capa.
Yes, it was probably you. It does bear the RCM insignia, after all.
¿Crees que debería
The service
recogerla?
cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, yes, I do.
Gracias. Vamos
As
a
your
coger la
fingers
capa.
touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips.
A ver. Me gusta. Sugestión. ¿Quién quiere sugestión? Nadie. Aparte me da 2 cosas positivos. O adentro. Este es un poquito lamentable, pero bueno. A ver, esto tiene más sentido. No. En realidad... No, me voy a quedar con el de forma física por ahora. Abstracción. El abrigo cruzado me encantaba. Bueno, vamos así. Ah, mira, podría haber subido por acá, me parece. De acá. Ah, eso no lo había visto. Vamos tranqui ahora. Ya pasamos a lo peor. Creo que pasamos lo peor. Está recogiendo agua de lluvia. Muy ecológico, había cositas acá. Ya entramos como los más machos, así que vamos a mantenerlo así. 3 paquetes de cigarros en colillas. Numerosas botellas vacías de Comodoro Rojo y Potent Pilsner. Un vino y una cerveza. Agarramos una, agarramos 2 y agarramos 3. Esto está solo acá. Sí, creo que más para este lado no se puede. Vamos a hablar acá.
This is the Night Watchman's booth. The name on the door reads René Arnaud.
René Arnaud.
Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
¿Quién era René? Así que aquí es donde trabaja René. Voy a echar un vistazo.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Sí, sí, sí.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinieri uniform. The girl is young.
¿René no es el ahorcado? Sinceramente no recuerdo el nombre del ahorcado.
Why did you take that picture of René?
Soy poli, recuperar pruebas es algo instintivo.
Fine, but let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
Perfecto, no me voy a sentar. Una foto en blanco y negro. Ah, esto es lo que acaba de leer. Oh. Vamos, Kim. Enorme maquinaria por doquier. Ahora en calma. La cubierta tiene impresos unos pinos blancos. Parece un bosque nevado. botón. Avisarle que no tiene rival.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arret are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marsh on. Arret off.
La pregunta es, ¿tengo que tocarlo?
With a loud grind, the crane shifts
Supongo que sí.
overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Bueno. Supongo que me sirve. Está medio eso,
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down.
Está peligroso ese
The harbor
container.
sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
¿Su propósito? ¿A qué te refieres?
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose,
Claro,
it was
conectividad
built.
era
For this
entendernos con las
purpose, it has
máquinas.
acted, and now it will rest.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Vamos a continuar. ¿Qué es esto? Oh, dinero. Distingues la desgastada serigrafía industrial en la plataforma. Balsund. Supongo porque tengo entendido que la K no se pronuncia, así que...
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Este container es importante.
Because I don't.
¿Por qué no?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
Eso es verdad, estaba suspendido en la grúa. ¿Por qué justo este queda suspendido en la grúa y todo el resto se va?
You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo container.
También, Kim, pero dale.
We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to get the body down from the tree.
Voy a llamar a la puerta.
No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container.
Nada más que hacer. Vamos a continuar. Quiero llegar a hablar con algún individuo. La terminal de contenedores está extrañamente tranquila. Las máquinas duermen. Ya las vi, moneditas. La megafonía está en silencio. No hay trabajo que organizar en la terminal. Paquete sospechoso. ¿Qué es esto? Oh, guantes. El almizcle de aceite y óxido proviene del abismo que tienes adelante. Huele a sangre. Electroquímica sinceramente no me interesa, prefiero instinto y los guantes me gustan. Para, ¿instinto qué era? Amenaza a la gente. Ahora, ¿por qué esto? Termos de tamaño industrial. Huele a café quemado. ¿Y este? La cubierta se hunde bajo el peso de la lluvia. Y la nieve... De la lluvia y la nieve. Ah, fuck. Bueno, ustedes lo habrán leído seguramente. Leo el tranquilo. Buen tema.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along.
Lo entiendo mucho este señor Leo el tranquilo porque yo hago exactamente lo mismo. Agarro un ritmo cualquiera mientras trabajo, o capaz estoy charlando o mirando un video y de repente, no sé, me tarareo cualquier gilada. Inténtenlo. Es muy gracioso, se van a reír. Es bueno reírse de uno mismo también. ¿Sí? O con uno mismo. Y yo sé que no quieren verme tomando mate.
The accent
Lo hago
is
lo
so
más rápido que
thick,
puedo.
it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi,
Pero me van a seguir viendo
from the
tomando mate.
vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Desaparecida península de Ubi Sund.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Evrart. Evrart, Evrart,
Hey.
Evrart, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
Hey there.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
Una sombra atraviesa su rostro amable. ¿Pero qué os pasa con los
I mean,
esquiroles?
I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
¿Qué les dije en el capítulo que vimos en lo de los esquiroles? La gente tiene que comer. Y justamente ellos no van a comer si no trabajan.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Oh, demasiadas preguntas. Vamos a empezar de arriba para abajo haciendo un rastrillaje hasta quedar con el busco al jefe del sindicato. Eres oriundo de Ubi, ¿verdad? Oriundo significa que sos de tal lugar. Para quien no lo sepa.
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
¿Pero qué carajo?
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Ajá, gracias por aclarar algo que ni siquiera te pregunté. ¿Qué haces con los containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Vamos a preguntarle claramente.
The containers in the yard are green
Sí,
in Wild Pines
señor.
livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors.
Sí.
It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core.
Aparte la canción te está diciendo mucho. Básicamente te está diciendo que se están choreando los... Choreando significa en Argentina que se están robando los containers de Wild Pines.
There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
Esto parece una gran operación de redecoración,
Yes,
Kim.
they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Leo, ¿te ha dicho alguien por qué tienes que cambiar las cubiertas?
No, not really. Mr. Evrart doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
¿Qué hay bajo las cubiertas rojas, Leo?
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think.
Gracias, Leo. Fuiste de mucha ayuda.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
Ahora, Leo, contame... ¿Dónde se metió todo el mundo?
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates. keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
Para. 2 meses. Si ya lo había escuchado, literal no le presté mucha atención. 2 meses.
So no one is working?
Wow.
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrart is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Sí, se para a pensar por qué nosotros pasamos.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrart sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
¿En qué clase de pelea de borrachos?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
Sí.
Him and his boy stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Evrart telling them to take some time off.
Perdón otra vez, gente.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow.
Sí, ese es amistoso. Pero, ¿qué es lo que hicieron
I guess
exactamente?
the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Sí, se nota que es
Easy,
un
Leo.
buen tipo.
Let's keep this on the hearties.
Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow.
Retórica. Ah. Puede que no pueda sacar nada porque está medio bajo. Uf, a ver. ¿Quién quiere seguir con los hardys? ¿Quiere ir directo al punto? Retórica me recomienda que le siga el caminito a Leo y que vaya soltando solo. Es que a Leo parece alguien que se va mucho de boca. Yo voy a ir directo al
Too
grano.
late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth.
Fuck.
Words, words, and look, even more words. This guy could go on till the end of days. Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who, no, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
¿Trabajas aquí?
Yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo. I'm like Mr. Everart's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Evrart is away.
Eso es raro y sospechoso.
Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
A ver. Claramente vos no sos la mano derecha de nadie. Todos se piensan acá que son la mano derecha porque se puede curtir un poquito con un jefe. O porque tiene una charla amistosa o porque el jefe le encomienda ciertas tareas. Pero claramente Leo no es ninguna mano derecha, si no, no estaría soltando mucho la boca. O quizás me equivoco. Acaba de decir señorita Beaufort. Eso significa que podríamos tener a nuestra principal sospechosa con apellido.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Se va a ir de boca otra vez.
But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Según lo que dijo Leo, ellos están en huelga y no trabajan. Es sospechoso también que lo manden a hacer cosas ahora, porque se supone que está haciendo cosas. Kim le acaba de preguntar quién es la señorita Beaufort y yo le estoy por preguntar otra vez. Un momento. ¿Quién es esa tal señorita Beaufort?
Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Evrart put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
El señor Evrart la envió a una escuela muy cara y eso. Supongo que... estudios superiores. Sí, estudios superiores porque fueron 4 años que le... Ah, mierda, en tiempo récord lo hizo. Este Leo tiene muy mala pinta de doble cara ya para mí, por lo menos. Si alguien te hace una pregunta, decís una cosa y otro te hace una pregunta y agregás información que no le diste a otro, aparte es muy boca floja. ¿Por qué dejarías a un boca floja ahí? Perdón, pero yo, como les digo en todos los juegos que juego... Uy, perdón que se me haya corrido la camarita. En todos los juegos que juego, me gusta hacerme mucho la cabeza de todos los posibles escenarios que pueden haber.
He respects that word. That's obvious.
Lizzie... Lizzie Beaufort.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
Ah, no, perdón, nosotros no somos del barrio.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
Ah. Leo, cómo me estás cayendo mal ya.
Law school.
Todo bien.
Could she be talking about the union fixer, aka the gardener?
Ah, es verdad, no se me había ocurrido. Igual iba a decir, no tengo nada en contra de la gente que se va de tema. O sea, que le preguntas 2 más 2 y en vez de decirte 4 te dice 4 porque la historia del 2 es y se va por las ramas. Entonces, ¿es la mediadora del sindicato? ¿La jardinera?
Looks like it.
I'm not sure what a fixer is, but she is a real nice girl. Smart as a whip
Claro
too.
que sí.
Telling the gardener you know her name might throw her off. Perhaps something to consider later.
Sí. ¿Eres el tal Leo que escribió una nota pidiendo más cubiertas?
Oh, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
Sopa del borscht. ¿Qué has dicho del borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Siento una nota o un hincapié a drogas, porque encima viene electroquímica.
Power boost, huh? Never heard of a boost that turns little guys into dogfighters.
Sí.
Alcohol, however.
¿Qué quieres decir con llevando esta sopa a los hombres? ¿Es por la huelga?
Yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Espera, ¿quién del Whirling la
Oh,
hace?
the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with
¿Vieron que
Mr.
dije que
Mariana in that weird
teníamos que hablar
language
con el
and laughing
cocinero después
together?
de eso?
He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Siempre está de chachareta con el señor Mañana. Ah. Hablan en código. Parece que Borsch lleva cierto aderezo. Lo
Oh,
investigaré.
sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
Sí. ¿Quién me va a recagar a puteada? Pero bueno.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just
Sí.
nodding
No entiendo un
along.
carajo de lo que pasa. ¿Qué hay en ese container de ahí?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Busco al jefe del
Oh, you want
sindicato.
Mr. Evrart then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Evrart and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Evrart and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Al grano. Leo. Solo quiero saber dónde
Oh,
encontrarlo.
Mr. Evrart is where he always is. In his office, of course. Bye-bye now.
Perfecto, me voy. Bien. Voy a hacer una sola cosita rápida. Sí, llevo en este momento 42 minutos de grabación. Voy a hacer una pequeña pausa de la grabación para servir porque tanto que me da ganas de orinar. Y ya continuamos ingresando en el container. Chai. Bien, gente, continuamos. Ya hice mis necesidades. Vamos a ingresar directamente acá. Revisando todo siempre. Tenemos nuestra bolsita. El café de los termos gigantes todavía conserva algo de temperatura. Eso quiere decir que hay gente. Una escalera hecha de palés. O sea que se está escondiendo. ¿Aló? Un pez disecado que hace las veces de reloj.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
Mierda, qué feo, y mi personaje mi personaje es hermoso al lado de eso.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
¿Estás a cargo del puerto?
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by.
Señor
Please,
Dubois.
have a seat. I'm Evrart Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
Por ahora suena como un hombre agradable, pero claramente tiene toda la pinta común de mafioso de poca monta.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable.
Mm.
The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget
Estoy de
about
acuerdo.
that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Acá ya me pusieron un aprieto. Por un lado puedo elegir cualquiera de estas dos opciones. Yo creo que no modifican nada. Por el otro lado está preguntarle por qué se refiere a mí por mi nombre, porque supongo que él sabe quién soy. Con lo cual le estoy demostrando que yo no sé quién soy.
Please,
Vamos ahí.
Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
Sigue pareciéndome un tipo demasiado agradable. Debes saber
It's
que está
nothing.
muy bien.
Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
Vamos a hablar como caballeros.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you are a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Un guiñito astuto. Vamos a permanecer
So tell me,
serios.
how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
Lawrence Garte. Perdón, pero se me olvidan los nombres de cada personaje. ¿Garte no es el dueño del hotel?
This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager.
Sí,
Go ahead, take it.
yo sabía. Limar asperezas. Esto quiere decir que si yo entraba directamente acá en el principio, este hombre me iba a dar el dinero para pagar justamente lo que había que pagar del destrozo del hotel. Y Kim no tendría que haber vendido esas cosas.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money.
Bueno,
You
no,
need it.
claramente no cubre absolutamente nada. ¿Conoces a Garte?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
¿Agarrar o no agarrar? A ver, no hace nada de malo agarrar el
Is there
dinero.
anything you'd like to say to me? Or,
No.
Mostrar integridad. Ajá. Agradecerle o demostrar que tenemos una moral alta. A mí no me caen para nada bien este tipo de gente, así que no. Porque hay veces que me hace eso. Estoy bien.
cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
What the fuck?
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gone.
Voy a tratar de mantener la moral lo bastante alta de este personaje.
When he said, "Don't
Más que nada
worry,"
porque tengo 2 puntos nada
he
más.
actually meant, be very worried.
¿Cómo sabe que he perdido mi arma?
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right.
Sí, nos llamamos Harry. ¿Dónde está? Perdón, estoy buscando y subo con la rueda. Ah. No, no dije nada. Esta mierda solamente baja. Solamente tengo que usar la rueda cuando estoy en el otro. En el libro este.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Si fallo no puedo volver a intentarla, claramente. ¿Mostrarme nervioso? No, voy a hablar con Kim.
We will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
Sí, yo sé, pero no está diciendo que nos va a ayudar, nos está extorsionando o intentando intimidar.
God, you're sweating.
Fracaso, sí.
Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
¿Y qué? Los hombres también lloran.
You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. You'll think you're disgusting.
Mr. Dubois, you don't
Ahí
look
está,
so
Harry
good.
Dubois.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Chill, baby.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
No hay Harrys que valgan. Deja que tu mente te lleve a un lugar seguro. Para
Mr.
calmarnos.
Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Este puede ser. La verdad es que la silla es muy incómoda. No me vendría mal un vaso de agua.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Gracias, Kim.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions. It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself.
A la
Questions will
mierda.
help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Wow. Yo dudo que me dejen hacer todo esto. El primero que quiero hablar es el ahorcamiento. El segundo que quiero hablar es el trapicheo de drogas. Vamos a centrarnos directamente, yo creo que nos vamos a centrar directamente en la información de la investigación. Quiero imaginarme que el arma lo podemos encontrar más adelante. Quiero hablar del ahorcamiento.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
Detecto un pero por ahí.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors.
He abierto unas cuantas puertas a lo largo de
And
mi
I'm sure
vida.
you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Yo sinceramente no trabajaría para él. ¿De quién es la puerta?
No, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
O que comadreja claramente es un chismoso. Alguien que iba a hablar.
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
¿Por qué no la abres tú
Harry,
mismo?
I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat,
Justamente.
I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Seguro que ni siquiera sabes nada del
Harry, my
ahorcamiento.
dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
No, no puedo aceptar.
Of course, Harry, I understand. But if that's the case, I don't think we'll ever find your gun. Even worse, we won't be able to speak like equals about the murder. Perhaps this was just bad timing for you. Know that you can always come back to me. I really hope you do. For your sake, my sake, and for your gun's sake too.
Bueno, cuando tenga mi pistola, sabes la de
Yes, we both understand.
veces que la voy a
what you
usar.
meant.
This may be the only way he thinks. I won't hold it against you. In fact, we probably should reconsider later.
¿Podrías ayudarme a bajar el cadáver del
You might
árbol?
have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt, a steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
También he estudiado las huellas de la escena del crimen. Son botas de trabajador portuario.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values. But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you. Jean-Luc, the cop who bested you in physical combat is here, and he has a little dead body in a tree problem. Namely, he needs it to be taken down. Please extend him this courtesy.
Jean-Luc.
You can find Luke down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you, now that he's back on his feet.
Perfecto. Entonces iba a responder todo. He oído que el sindicato está involucrado en el trapicheo de drogas local.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy, honestly.
No lo estoy investigando.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what? I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
Está dudoso todavía.
He's hiding his real reaction beneath courtesy.
Sí. Es
Thank you for your understanding.
Sucio pez
We
gordo.
will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
Este tipo me pone
Taken.
bastante
Do you
molesto.
have anything else to do here, Harry?
Hablemos de mi arma perdida.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and...
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Sí.
Yes.
A ver si
Thank
me
you
das
for
en
the
cuenta.
hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it. Now, please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important, building our relationship for the good of Martinez.
No me voy a dejar chantajear con mi propia arma.
Harry, I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around in my neighborhood.
Se sigue haciendo el
Kids could be
chistoso este
playing
hombre.
gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry.
¿Por qué me puso...? Ah, puede ser una super pista.
I assure you, we are working on locating the missing sidearm as well.
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands.
Pregunta tonta. Pregunta rara. Estoy investigando lo de tu brebaje
I
turbio.
don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation, I can't keep track of them all.
Este sí yo creo que no está metido el señor Evrart.
You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier.
Dale.
He sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he
Sí,
doesn't care
justo lo que
either.
estaba pensando. No tiene ni puta idea de lo que estoy hablando. O sea que él no tiene nada que ver con el brebaje. Vamos a ir por este y después de abajo para arriba. Perdón, este y este. He conocido a Joyce, la representante de la compañía.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Vamos, dale. Solo colegas.
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez here. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you get that nasty body down from the tree. And with finding your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
Sí.
Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice.
¿Por qué no te reúnes con ella?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Sí. ¿Estás seguro? A mí me parece un tanto extraño.
I'm just a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. Politics is all about emotions, and I want you to have positive emotions when you think of me.
Eso suena muy sucio. Para el cuerpo, cráneo métrico, sí. Acá no sé por qué no me deja. No. Ah, en mapa era. No me deja moverlo con el mouse. Pero bueno. Estaba por decir. Ah. Todo lo, por si no se dieron cuenta, todo lo que este hombre está diciendo, léanlo al revés. Soy un mal tío, Harry. No habría llegado hasta donde he llegado si no lo fuera. Claramente. No es que es un buen tipo. O sea, se lo está diciendo... No me acuerdo cómo se le dice. Pero se entiende. Y esto suena muy cochino.
Okay then. Positive emotions it is. You like positive emotions.
Según Joyce, la anterior cabecilla del sindicato desapareció bajo misteriosas circunstancias.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting.
¿Ven lo que digo?
Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Qué curioso, Joyce no mencionó ninguna cacerola.
Harry, do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
Vamos a hablar de otra cosa.
Harry, let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Evrart doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now. This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
Sí, es todo súper raro. ¿Qué hay en el container de aquí fuera junto a tu oficina?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers
Como
in
me
this
molesta
harbor.
que esté diciendo mi querido
couldn't
Harry.
possibly remember what's in all of them.
tiene algo que me llama la atención. Estaba suspendido en la grúa Balsund.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Ahora lo voy a chusmear yo.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
¿Vas a preguntarme cómo he entrado?
Am I going to ask? Hell, Harry. You spin-kicked my strongest man in the face. I saw it from my window.
No tenés ventanas. ¿Qué me está diciendo este?
Would you ask a man like that how he got into your container yard?
Si no tienes ventanas, justamente.
It was a figure of speech, Harry. Of course I
Pero
don't
sí.
have a window. I'm in a container.
Pero sí, claramente tiene ojos por todos lados y le
Anyway,
chusmean
I
todo.
assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request
Lo
it.
raro, ¿saben qué es? Que no hay Perdón, estaba bostezando. Lo raro, ¿saben qué es? Que no había nadie salvo Leo, y Leo estaba muy al fondo, supongo que no lo pudo haber visto. Se supone que no hay trabajadores, entonces, ¿cómo lo supo? ¿Habrán sido las chicas? Me has llamado señor Dubois. ¿Por qué?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Evrart, I call you Harry.
Entonces, ¿ese es mi nombre de verdad?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
Quizá no le tendría que haber dicho, pero claramente quiero
I
agotar
think the
todo.
odds of that are very low.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
Así es, mi memoria está un tanto
I
nublada.
assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is... I have a big fat folder on you, Harry. I'm sure you have a lot of questions to ask. Maybe I can help you out.
Don't trust him. For all you know,
Sí.
Dubois might be his name. You need to confirm this.
Sí.
I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to address. And you were probably right. I can.
It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
El tipo tiene
Don't
demasiadas
just jump to the
cosas.
folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Dejemos esto claro. ¿Cuál es mi nombre completo?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
You don't feel like either one of these things. You know what your name is. You have a sophisticated name, like that of a count, or a beautiful man.
Ese no es mi nombre. Yo me llamo Rafael Costeo.
Fine, Harry. You can even be Harry Raphael Dubois de Costo, or whatever you choose to be. Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. I, however, wish to help you any way I can.
A ver, ya lo tengo bastante alto. No puede fallar.
As you look at the folder, Evrart covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
Eso no es una carpeta de la MSR.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
That means he doesn't really know anything about you.
Correcto.
A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
Así que la oficina del censo dice que mi nombre es Harry Dubois.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
La pregunta es... ¿hago lo de la puerta? ¿Me mezclo con este hombre? ¿No me mezclo? ¿Me mezclo? ¿No me mezclo? Las botas me las puedo hacerme con las botas cuando Kim se va a dormir. Ah, decisiones. Lo voy a dejar ahí.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Genial, no me gustaría quedarme aquí atrapado.
Here. You're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
Cheque gigante. Un cheque de 20 por 50. Parece que su concepción sirve el único propósito de ser entregado ceremoniosamente en algún tipo de gala o evento. Se canjea por 25 reales en el frité local. Debajo del número, cuidadosamente escrito, alquiler del alguacil. Todo. Nota, no vale nada en la casa de empeños. Perfecto. Raro que no haya sacado nada nuevo de acá. Hay un huevo de estas cosas. Bueno, fue poco productivo, pero vámonos de acá.
Yes?
Yo no sé si hacer o no hacer el trabajo cochino de ese tipo. No hay nada más por acá, ¿no? No. Bien. Lo que quiero hacer ahora es abrir esto. En Ardán, Balsón significa fiordo de la ballena.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Vamos a abrir la puerta.
To turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Ok. Yo creo que puedo hacer que se caiga, pero no sé si me conviene. Por ahora lo vamos a dejar ahí.
The already
Vamos a usar
familiar
esto por
cold
las
touch of
dudas.
plastic welcomes you as the machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
He escuchado mi nombre el largo y solitario camino a casa. Dejar que mi memoria muscular marque un número al azar. Ya sabía que tenía que hacerlo.
Dial pad 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling. Calling.
Lo que espero es que no estén monitorizando esto.
Then,
Video Reversal, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I help you?
Ok.
the voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
¿Dónde llamado?
Video Reversal is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy.
¿Me conoces? ¿Por qué te he llamado?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
Mi nombre es Harry Dubois. ¿Tiene algo a mi nombre?
Let me fire up the machine. Dubois. Dubois. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November 46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one.
¿Qué clase de película es?
It's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce, Ziemsk immigrant Egidius Wojcik tries to come to terms with the onset of dementia. No wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Maine.
Voyager y Maine.
On the corner of Voyager and Maine, a large neon sign hangs on the side of a building. Video Reversal, 24 hours. It's raining and there is almost no traffic on the street. A woman's footprints in the mud lead away from the front door.
Está recreando toda la escena.
Tiny heels tiptoeing down the road. Beautiful steps.
Concéntrense y traten de imaginarlo a medida que lo leen.
And the air seems to grow darker. The call is terminated by the other party. You're left with the discomforting sound of the disconnect tone.
Bueno, pero me sirvió muchísimo, la verdad. Entonces sí soy Harry Dubois. Tim, ¿algo para decir? ¿Nada? ¿Listo? Bien. Llevamos hora 22 de video, ¿sí? ¿Saben qué vamos a hacer? Vamos a hablar con este hombre.
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
Dejé tieso como un dios de las artes marciales. Yo creo que ninguna de las dos es muy buena, pero...
True. I said nothing about our personal dynamic. That has altered a little.
Evrart te dijo que nos ayudaras a bajar el cuerpo del árbol. Vamos a apoyar eso.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Geométrico, soy un recién nacido en este mundo. Ayúdame a comprender sus razas. Tengo que saberlo. ¿Cuántos tipos de razas distintas hay?
Do you?
Para lo de, ya sabes, la cosa. Ah, no. Pensándolo bien, no.
There must be another way to accomplish police work without racecraft.
Sí,
There is
es
no
verdad.
other way to accomplish anything. Racecraft is the only way.
Evrart te dijo que nos ayudaras a bajar el cuerpo
So
del
it
árbol.
was. You bested me in race combat to reach my superior, then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, enemy. I will go and remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
Gracias.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
Churri.
There's a but.
Sí.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
Teniente, ¿qué pasa si no queremos
This
hacerlo?
is the uncomfortable result of not taking it on ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my heroic haplogroup.
Pues vale. Vamos a esperar mientras croniométrico baja el cuerpo.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
Y vamos a dejarlo acá por hoy. Se viene una escena. Me encanta cómo camina. Bien derechito. ¿Acaba de traspasar el escenario? Vamos a charlar con ellos seguro. Bien, gente, vamos a dejarlo acá. No, bien, mentira, porque si no, no puedo guardar el juego. Y si hay algo importante acá, supongo que serán 5 minutos más.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Sí, somos la ley.
Cool. I like men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way.
Ay, sí, me encantan los hombres armados y poderosos. Sí, está... Sí, está intentando hacerse la linda con nosotros. Flirteando... Ya saben.
You hear that?
Katia.
That sound. He's breaking something.
Sí, lo más seguro es que haya agarrado el cuerpo y lo haya tironeado así.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
Hasta a mí me gustaría verlo.
RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Evrart's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
No es asunto tuyo.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno. Then
Uno.
the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Oh, fuck. Ah.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Rey's victory today.
Nadie ha elegido ningún bando. Hemos hecho lo que teníamos que hacer para mantener el orden.
And what you had to do was to become a Union man for
No.
all to see.
No, 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 no. Ah, ya lo veo, este que destrozó el cadáver. Bien, ahora sí, gente. Voy a guardar partida frente a ustedes. Todo lo que diga auto guardado se va. Perfecto. Gente, próximo capítulo. Claramente vamos a ir a revisar el cuerpo. Lo más seguro es que tenga que hablar con Gary. Vamos a tratar de hacer todo lo que está acá de este día. Hay muchas cosas que no podemos hacer todavía. Sí. Claramente va a tomar tiempo. Yo supongo que esto no es de un día para el otro. O quizás toma plazo en una semana. No creo que sea tan largo. Así que sí. Vamos a intentar hacer botas al... No, esto sería la noche. Perdón. Sí, tenemos que hacer lo del especial de Borsch. Demostrar la autoridad ante Titus. Ir a chequear el cadáver. Un buen like por Disco Elysium, un buen like por el gameplay. Un comentario por Disco Elysium y por el gameplay también, sí. Todo para demostrar apoyo a lo que hago. Demostrar apoyo significa que lo ven, les interesa, ¿sí? Dejen su comentario si no les interesa y díganme por qué también. Todo comentario es permitido y válido en mi canal, ¿sí? Si les gusta el contenido, denle a suscribirse, ¿sí? Eso es para demostrar más apoyo. Denle a la campanita para que les llegue la notificación de cuando estoy publicando los videos. Así que, gente, lo dejamos acá. Espero que les haya gustado. Saluditos.